Greetings, humans! Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and great big James Bond fan out there, people. So, hope you are as well. We're going to be doing a James Bond Dr. No watch along here today for you good people. It all started a little while back when Bear was doing a promotion. We do comics here at the channel here, so we were doing a promotion for a comic that was coming out called Rambo. We're going to do a Rambo comic book, and we actually got, where is it? Hold on, Bear. Come on, man, do the thing with the thing. Professional show. We actually had, from a little while back, we were doing this. That was the Rambo watch-along. So we actually had some great... Oops, bring it up a little bit here. There we go. So from your boy Zach, they had the new kind of war. So we did a Rambo watch-along. So if you're able to check that out, we do appreciate it. One of Bear's most watched video series out there. So if you were out there checking it out, Bear appreciates it oh so very much. But we're going... We went through all 5 of them. Went through all 5 of those. So we decided, wait a minute. What are we going to do now? So we're actually going to do, by popular demand, far and away, James Bond came out ahead. So we're going to be doing a couple of James Bond movies out there, people. So I hope you're able to check it out with Bear. Of course, he can't watch along, or I can't play the movie with you people. So if you've got the movie out there, let's see, Amazon, I know has it, Amazon Prime. Bear got it off of the Apple, so it got from their store. There's probably Google as well out there that you can check it out. So if you haven't already, go ahead, rent. I would suggest buying Dr. No. It's only a couple bucks out there. You can enjoy along with Bear here. So want to thank everybody joining us here today. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. If you're watching on the archive channel, thank you so very much out there. It's going to be a couple minutes. We'll leave it down here in the description or right here if you're watching along. Or if you're watching on the main channel, just follow along with the timestamps. We'll get those here in a little bit of time here. But want to say hello to everybody out there. Marco 483, P Money, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Great to have each and every one of you with us here today. Let me see. I've got a couple questions here. 1 second here, people. I thought I had a question here. Nope, just sparring with Bear. That's all right. That's how it happens here. They say, P Money says, Happy Mother's Day, giving love to Bear's late mom. Oh, Mom. The terribleness. Anyways, we'll move along from that to enjoy the show. So, if you do have the movie, if you do have it out there, there's a couple different varieties. And let me check and make sure to see which one Bear has here for just 1 second here, as he pulls it up. Don't turn it up too loud, Bear, because then you're gonna get struck from old YouTube. YouTube will not allow Bear to show the movie to you good people, so that's why you gotta go get it yourselves. Let me see. Let me scroll ahead here. Which one was this? Oops. Gosh dang it. Anyways, it was the one, I think it's the 4K remaster, if Bear remembers correctly here. So you might have on your version either maybe an extra little bit at the very front, maybe a commercial or something along those lines. Just skip ahead about 30 seconds. We will let you all know when the title sequence begins, so you can kind of sync it up. Some of the people out here have them already ready to go. Multiple screens ready to go, much like Bear here. So let me get this thing all ready and primed. If he can, do the thing with the thing. Come on, Bear! Professional show one of these days. Let's see. Come on, why isn't it playing? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we've got that. Of course, Bear's got it here. Let me show you people. Here we go. Bear's got it here on the the old iPad here, but unfortunately he cannot show any of that. So we will get it all synced up together. Well, actually, I might play the first maybe 10 or 15 seconds here on camera, just so everybody can get all synced up here together here. Let's see. Oldest P Money says hi, Beer. Oh, hello. Hello. I hope you're doing well. James Bond, the first movie, it's not like the traditional James Bond movies that you have kind of seen in the past. You know, the Roger Moore stuff, of course, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan. A little bit more action. This one has a little bit more of a investigation type movie out there. There's a little bit of action in there. Probably, I don't know, I would say maybe 13 and above. Parents out there, it's up to your discretion out there, but it's not, I wouldn't call it an adult film. You would see more risque stuff just in modern day Hollywood on, your network shows out there. So it's not terrible, but I just wanted to let people know out there. There is shooting, and there is, even worse than shooting, smoking. You're actually smoking in this movie. So trigger warning out there for all you people out there. Oop, let me get off of this. Get back to the thing. There we go. The lovely thing. And of course, women in bikinis. Who could forget? Who could forget here, people? Make sure you aren't showing the end credits on screen. That's true. Bear got in trouble for that the last time. Got in trouble the old last time for that. Alright, let me make sure that I got everything here. I think I've got everything. Let me bring it over to the old screen here. I was trying to figure out what other comic books that Bear could show. I've got the closest that Bear came was Earthbound. I had no idea what I would show with James Bond. There's not really any James Bond comic books out there in Comicsgate, so I can't do any of that. Let's go ahead. Let me get my thing set up here to do. Just in case, let's do the thing. Oh, hold on. Get off of this. 1 second here, people. Bear with Bear, and we will get started here. Oh, momentarily. Okay, so that would... Oh, shoot! I got this reversed. Oh, for crying out loud. 1 second here, people. Let me make a adjustment to that, because I've got the wrong... Cancel. Get into that. 1 second here, people. Gotta get this right. Get this right here, people. Let's see. Do the thing with the thing. There we go. Okay, so it was strange. It was 2 that went over. Nope. Nope. Went below 2 for some reason. There we go. I think that works. People. Okay, alright. Other than that, Bear hasn't tested this out. So, we hope all this works. We hope all of this works for you good people. So let me do the thing with the thing here. Go back. Show that. Okay, do that. Alright. Alright, so we're going to get started here. If you've got your counter on 0, we're going to count it down here. Of course, we're going to be a couple seconds behind with the delay here, but counting down from 5. You do 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be start, people. So on Bear's screen, you've got the MGM logo there. I can show an MGM logo for crying out loud. There we go. So we are getting started here, people. Let me start that. Sorry about all of the fingerprints on there. The claw prints. Anyway, so there we are. We're getting started, people. So that's where we are at right now, people. Hopefully that'll sync up with you good people out here. So Bear, once again, can't do a full motion here. So we're going to be just doing a couple, oops, gosh, dang it. Just doing a couple pictures here. I accidentally turned it off. There we go. There we are. There we are, people. All right. James Bond getting started. First James Bond film, of course. But the only, Dr. No, not even Fleming's Dr. No. The only one without a intro scene before the credits. So it goes to the great, just terrific credits that they have here from 1962, people. 1962. Sean Connery, 007. Just some great stuff out here. John Barry did the iconic score. So, great stuff. He did it without even watching the movie. They were going to do, the original score was going to be Underneath the Mango Tree. They thought, hey, that might not be the best idea in the world out there, so they hired John Barry to do the score. Of course, some classic stuff here going on. It looks great. Looks great. I don't think anything even today would match up. So, we'll go. We will go with this. Mark is synced. Congratulations. Is this the only Bond movie the opening song is the Bond theme song rather than the special song that they usually do? Yeah, well, you don't need any with a great score like this. But no, they mix it up. It's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting there. Like they're doing, I can't turn it up too much here. They're doing a little reggae theme here. We'll go over to the Three Blind Mice. So, interesting stuff. Of course, you gotta have the dancing ladies in any James Bond film. Good stuff there. This could be made today. There's John Barry. Monty Norman did the music, but I think they did a great job. They did a great job. They made the film on a budget of $1 million. $1 million! Which even back then wasn't a whole lot of money. It was about Terrence Young, great director here. About $10 to $15 million today. So a very independent film out here. And a foreign film at that. Hey! Blind mice. Hey! There you go. At the Queen's Club. Yes, indeed, Strangway. Good job, sir. Good sir. Very old school Jamaica. They're on Jamaica Island here. So, when the British kind of still owned the place there. There you go. Gotta give the guys a couple bucks there. Ah, God, see, that's what happens. Oh, yeah. Probably the quickest death to funeral in movie history. Yeah, man. Gotta get out of here, man. Bomba clock, man, hurry. There's the Strainways. I told you it was produced on a budget. A very low budget there. The woman here, as the secretary, she actually owned the house. So that's how they let her, they needed to film in a house. So it was like, okay, you can join us. So that's how she was in the movie. Look out, lady! Black dude, watch out! Oh, and he's shooting you too. That's even worse. Gotta watch out for that. Yet no word if they had to pay for the windows for the lady's house there. Dun dun dun. Dr. No! Dr. No. Very cool. So that's the beginning of the film. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Gonna see some very high-tech 1962 technology here. Yes, Mark, they said the title. They said the thing. Very high-tech. This is like Twitter back in 1962. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Yeah, some great hair in this film, by the way. Great hair. Yeah, so. Very good indeed. Very good. So this is London, downtown London. Yeah, stay there. It's a private club. We don't let any just riffraff come through here. This is a very high-class establishment. Lots of money moving through here. That would be Sylvia Trench. Trench. She came back in From Russia with Love, the next movie. They were going to have her as a returning character, but she got written out. I guess James Bond's girlfriend or something, I don't know. Although she's married. Very strange. It's her husband right next to her. Like, hey, give me some more money. I gotta win this bet. Against this strange fella. Another $1,000. Give me another 1,000. That was a lot of money back then. There's the theme song. One of the greatest intros of all time. Who are you? Bond. James Bond. That was actually made up by Sean Connery when he was doing the film. It was just like, yeah, we'll do Bond, James Bond. How much does MI6 have to pay for Bond's expensive clothes? I don't think they have to pay anything. Watch. You just watch. There you go. How those changed. I need to head out here. I got serious business. Mm-hmm. James Bond's a pimp. Just a straight pimp. Look at that. Here's your fat stack of cash. How's he pay for that suit? That's how. Fat stacks. Here's my card. Talk to you later, babe. I'm out. James Bond out. Here's a K. Don't spend it all in one spot. Peace. Pimp. Straight pimp. So here he is. Coming into work. There was like a dozen takes for him to get the hat going in there. Which, by the way, P Money, Lois Maxwell, Canadian actress. There you go. The cool thing about this is it's actually legit for what was going on back then. So we see the MI6 headquarters in the later James Bond films, but there wasn't anything like that way back when. It was just, they were basically hidden in plain sight. They were along the main road there, and it was just, the import-export business. So it was like a normal office. Then, of course, you got to go through the metal doors to get into where all the action happens. But yeah, very hidden in plain sight. Didn't have a whole lot of guards or anything. Bernard Lee, we all know as M. He actually got the job the day before the shoot. They couldn't find anybody else. So it was like, hey, you. But yeah, okay, I'll do it. ESP money, harassment. We're gonna see harassment, smoking, grabbing of buttocks, all sorts of great stuff. That's why you're here. Q, we'll see him in a couple movies later on. It was, let me see, Peter Burton. Peter Burton, who played he was a major, I believe. You'll see him here in just a second. He was offered the role, but he had another job to do, so he never returned to it, and kind of probably regretted it the rest of his life there, because guaranteed work. Here we go. Here he is, right here. Peter Burton. So, the scene doesn't really make a lot of sense because in the books, the books that Ian Fleming wrote, Dr. No was actually after From Russia with Love. So From Russia with Love will be the next movie. What they're talking about here actually happened in From Russia with Love. So that's why it kind of doesn't quite make sense of why his gun, why they're changing out the gun, because it actually locked up in the next movie, but it was actually the previous book. So that's why the scene, it's a little off. It doesn't quite make sense here. Don't die, Bond. That's an order. Standard intelligence. God, the worst. Well, if the CIA swears by it, by all means. Yep, there you go. There you go, Mark. I love this setup here. It'll pay off later on in the movie. Yeah, no sexual harassment this time. No sexual harassment this time. That's gotta wait till the next movie. Oops, did I get that out of order? Oh, gosh darn it. I'm sorry, people. Sometimes this stuff might be a little bit out of order here. I apologize. One of the very few times that we see James Bond's apartment. He's already got people trying to gun him down. Oh. Now, she was originally supposed to be nude in this scene, but they says, no, we can't have that. Can't have that. Thanks, censors. Gosh darn it.
I changed into something more comfortable. Oh, I hope I did the right thing. You did the right thing.
I don't know how she got into the apartment, though.
Oh, that's too bad. Just as things were getting interesting again. When did you say you had to leave?
Immediately. Almost immediately. You know, gotta take care of some things here. Gotta take care of some stuff going on here, man. Good old Pan American Airways. Not around anymore. Not around. Oops, there we go. Do the thing with the thing. There we are. Jack Lord. One of Bear's hair idols, people. There's not many people that Bear takes note of, you know, that have great hair. But Jack Lord, one of Bear's idols. I love how he did that, too. He just raises the hat up and blocks her shot. Just get in there with him, James. What's wrong with you? Here's my hat. Take very good care of my hat. James Bond, not known for his carry-on luggage. Very light traveler. How did he get in the country with a gun, though? I don't know. Because he paid somebody off. They did not have cell phones back then, so they had to use the old, the old payphone. The old payphone, people.
James Bond, Universal Exports.
Universal Exports, there we go.
Mr. Bond. Yes, your head office alerted us this morning. 1 o'clock your office, that'll suit me fine. By the way,
Very prim and proper.
Right. 1 o'clock then. Forgive me if I'm a few minutes late.
Great hair. Just excellent hair. Jack Lord. He was supposed to come back for future movies, but evidently he became so popular that they couldn't afford him anymore. Tough troubles. Tough troubles there. Yes, rotary phones. Yes, that too. Yeah. Come on. Look at all the great cars here. All the classic cars. Man, oh man. Look at that caddy. A pink Cadillac. Man, that's pimp. Oops. There we go. So Ian Fleming lived in Jamaica for a while. In fact, that's where the Goldeneye comes from. That was his kind of beach that he hung out on. So his house was like really close by to where they're shooting at here. Kind of a classic car chase. Classic movie car chases out there. Look out, James.
Now, Mr. Jones, talk fast before your friend does.
Talk fast.
Who are you working for? I don't know what you're talking about. I was just sent to meet with the
I'm just a simple driver.
government house. I don't think so. Both hands on the wheel, Mr. Jones. I'm a very nervous passenger.
Bear is also a nervous passenger.
Get out.
Doesn't like to be a Bear wants to drive, not be a passenger. Of course, most people are terrified when Bear drives. Ah. I don't think you're a driver at all. I think you were hired to kill me. That ain't cool. Some classic moves here. Not at all like the Daniel Craig stuff. Not at all. Good old punch. You know, when in doubt, just punch him out. He just got beat up, James. Just give him a cigarette for crying out loud. Those things will kill you, though. Like, literally, they will kill you. Gosh dang it. So we're at the government house in Jamaica. And it was still a colony. Also an improvised line. The old cyanide in a cigarette. Not a Kingston man at all.
We didn't advertise it, I can assure you. Perhaps not. I got the impression someone had been selling tickets. Anything more we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to meet the last people to see Stranglers. Well, nobody seems to have seen him after he left our bridge for the Queen's Club. And who were the others? Professor Dent. Metallurgist runs a test laboratory. Respected people from Potter.
Yeah, cyanide. Cyanide, Mark. Yeah, they didn't want to put it in originally because they thought it was too violent. Cigarettes, that's fine. Cyanide, oh my god. Yeah, so this was just some lady that lived on the island. And they was like, hey, can we use your house? We'll put you in our movie. That's how they were able to do it. You know, it's amazing what you can come up with on a low budget.
The set was still switched on when we came round. We tried to get through on the same frequency, and it was dead the other end. And it'll stay.
So Dr. No, it's a little bit more of kind of an investigation type movie rather than sort of a classic action James Bond film. So it's a little bit different than what you would normally see. He's like a British Batman, if you want to think about it that way.
Who's the man with Stranglers? Oh, one of the local fishermen. He drove the car that killed him. Yes, so. I guess there's something to work on.
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed, sir. Oops, sorry about that, people. Get that off a little bit there. Okay. There we are, finally. Oh, where's my martini at? Hold on. 1 second. Wouldn't it be great if you... Bear needs a bartender right now. I gotta do this myself. Ah, there we go. Here we are. Beer's a little bit different. It's gin. Gin instead of vodka. That's alright. It's a dirty martini, actually. It's, got a little bit of olive juice in there as well. So let me do the thing. Shaken! There we are. Ah, yes. Classic. A martini with James Bond. Alright, let's see here, where is the, 1 second here, people. Thing with the thing. There we go. Alright, people. Oops, hold on. Don't fall. I already spilled some. There we go. Cheers, people. If you've never seen a bear drink a martini, now's your time. Ah, gosh dang it, I'm spilling it everywhere. Not as classy as James Bond is. Not as classy, people. Having a good old drink at the bar. Drink at the bar. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much, sir. Cheers to you as well. And everyone else out there. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're enjoying the show here. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. A little bit different. A little bit different than James Bond does, but pretty good. Oops. Here we go. Can't get behind too much.
Your name, Prof? I'm a friend of one of the Strangways. I ain't that nice. I like people who's friends of people.
I like people who's friends of people.
As far as I know, nothing happened. Unless you know...
No, P-Money, that is Coral. Oh, yeah, the lady, yeah. Well, he's very popular. One of Bear's favorite hobbies, fishing.
I'm sorry, it was not for hire. Seems like it's the longer than this. Yes, Captain. Now, if you excuse me, I got business to tend to.
Very important business. With a paint bucket. With a paint bucket. Ah, it's a good martini. Ah, classic. Watching a Bond film with a martini. Can't go wrong, man. Underneath the mango tree. This was almost the theme song to James Bond. He was like, no, we might want to have something a little bit different. The bartender here actually owned the bar that they're in. Apparently he was kind of a underworld figure there in Jamaica. Kind of an interesting character. But hey, they got to shoot at the bar, so they saved some money. Hey, Mom. Bomba clock, man, hurry. 1, 2, 3 is none. Bear learned his 1, 2 trees in the islands. Hey, Red Stripe, alright. Oh. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, though. Oops, gosh dang it, people, I apologize. I am on the wrong thing here. 1 second. Let me get to it here. It's not going forward. I don't know why it's not going forward. Gosh dang it. I apologize, people. It's out of whack here. Great hair, though, by the way. Terrific hair. Sorry, people. Sorry about that. Out of whack.
Interesting. Where we measured for this button. Artera, several row. That's so. Finds a guy in Washington. He looks like a Central Intelligence Agency. He must be James Bond. You were fighting the same war? Yeah, I spotted you at the airport. I saw you drive off the opposition. I figured answer wrong. This is Quarrel. He's been helping you. Don't have feelings, I hope.
No, you almost killed me, but that's alright. We're great friends now. Nobody died for my cooking. Nobody died for my cooking just yet. Jumba jumba. Jumba jumba. Jumba jumba. They're going out with it. Look at that. Look at that dancing there. They're just having a great time. That dude's really having a great time. Holy cow, he must have had some extra strength Coca-Cola. You darn limeys. Gosh darn limeys. If you're familiar with Island Records, all of the great reggae hits, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, all that great stuff out there, one of the founders was in the background scene here. I don't know if it's that guy or not. He's jazzed up there. Yeah, there's gonna be some assault in here. Just deal with it. Zumba, zumba, Jamaica.
Why do you want another picture of me?
Because I only got your hat at the airport. Tell the ape to let me go.
Ape, you can't call him that. That's racist.
That's where I am my living.
Although she's supposed to be Chinese. So, on the scale of racism, I mean, I don't know. Maybe a 7.
They didn't send me. I work freelance.
Freelance, eh? Ow! That's gotta hurt.
You don't get nothing out of this, gal. Want me to break around? Another time.
You don't see his scar in the rest of the movie. I think that's funny.
Run along, felines.
Run along.
You'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry. Rats.
Rats. That's possibly racist as well. Rats. That's the worst you can come up with was rats? You rats.
Who puts that sort of scale in people? I think maybe we better find out fast. Look, you were talking about crab tea. What's so special about it? Why can't we go over there? Comes to the Chinese character. You won't allow it.
The Chinese.
And our neighbor
God dang it.
They found nothing but a bauxite mine. Both scans CH radar. There's nothing illegal about that. That crab tea scares me plenty.
Got dragons.
I went out there once after seashells. Only trouble, they never came back again. None of the local fishermen.
Seashells by the seashore.
We slipped in at night. We take some samples and we came straight back again. Don't do for a man to hang about there. What kind of samples? Oh, it's rock, sand.
Rock. Sand. Holy cow.
Rocky begins to interest me. What else do you know about this Chinese general? Nothing much, except his name. Dr. No.
Dr. No, played by I believe he's a Canadian as well. I don't know what you would call that. Yellow face? Not sure how that would work. Look out! That close, James, that close.
Let's see Professor Dent, please.
Another Chinese lady. Look at her. They're all around the island. What's going on here? or Chinese people and Jamaicans in Jamaica.
Oh, never mind.
Morning, Professor. Mr. Bond.
Professor Dent.
Oh, yes. I came across this in Strangler's office. Your receipt.
Finish off my martini here.
Yes, that's right. Can you tell me anything about it? Well, Strangway. Bit of a bugger this, this amateur geology. We brought some rock samples in to meet the test. Convinced they were valuable.
Oh, no, nothing valuable at all. They're just rocks. Fool's gold.
Throw them away. Well, any idea where they found it? What do you say? Crab key, perhaps? Definitely not. What did you say? Not geologically possible. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind of you to spare me so much of your time. Farewell.
The gentleman that plays Professor Dent here, he actually played Blowfield in the From Russia with Love. He was never face not showed on camera. It was just his voice or his body. His voice was dubbed over. But I always thought that was interesting. It's played two different characters in the James Bond films.
I thought you got a crab key. I found it. Do you know the procedure? There's no time for procedure now. I'll get responsibility. Come on.
No time for a procedure. But that's why they've got procedures, man. You want to screw with Dr. No, do you? I would say not. Don't want to screw with Dr. No. Of all people. So they're headed to Crab Key. Nothing suspicious here at Crab Key. Not at all. Just a Chinese guy that runs it like a concentration camp. Nothing ever bad happened there.
My radio. They're expecting it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Long walk of shame. Even longer walk. Holy cow, come on, man. Get to it. You know, what kind of evil mastermind do you have to be to have, like, your own interrogation room? I mean, just think about the cleaning bill on that, for crying out loud. I just want one small chair with the sunlight. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just make sure it's spotless. Spotless. I love how it's a tiny chair.
Phone came to see you this morning. Yes, I know. I gave orders that you should be given far as system. Our attempts failed. Your attempts failed. But not like failure. Well, not that it failed again, Professor. No.
No, Professor.
I came to warn you. Warn me. Tell you. Paul has discovered those rock samples of Strangways came from Crab Key. He's not a fool. He's sure to come out here.
Does he make himself clear?
That's quite clear.
This James Bond fella caused a lot of trouble for us. We're gonna send our best assassin that we have. That's right. A spider. Dun 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 dun. I mean, it's Jamaica. You have spiders like that, like, literally outside your room. Like, oh gosh, ew. Our best assassin ever. Best assassin. You know, not anybody with a gun or no, we're gonna send the spider. The spider people. There you go. How long has he had that spider just sitting there on the table? I don't know. That's a good question. Good question. I don't know. That guy doesn't need much furniture. Get me a small chair. Any other furniture? No. Doctor, no. Doctor, no. Oh, let me fill up my martini. Beer, 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 beer. Beer, 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 beer. Alright, try not to spill it this time. Don't fill it up too much, beer. Don't fill it up too much. That's right, James. Don't drink it. Could be poisoned. You never know. Have a tough time here on this island. Tough time, people. Right, where is it? Okay, alright. Yeah, once again, people. Cheers to you. Hope you enjoyed. Got the olive in there. I know that's not a James Bond thing, but, that's a bear thing. Crying out loud. A bear thing. Oh, that's good. Shaken and not stirred. Much like James Bond here. Shaken yet not stirred. Look out, James! It's a spider! That's probably not even the largest spider in that room. It's Jamaica, after all, people. We got lots of insects down there. Get him, James! Get him with the shoe! Shoe! Kill, kill! And ladies, that's why you keep us fellas around. To kill small spiders. Or large spiders. Or large spiders. Oops, where am I? Where am I, bear? Come on, bear. Do the thing with the thing. A simple box like mine. You already said that. Why are you not, like, investigating that? Once again, the British just ignoring concentration camps. Crying out loud. She is also supposed to be Chinese. Just so you're aware. Oh, he must be important. He's got 2 phones on his desk. I think M had like 4 or 5. Sure. I don't care. Whatever. You can go out that door. It's fine. Caught her. Red-handed. Red Chinese-handed.
No. I have the afternoon off.
There's a constant silver bar. Why don't you show me around the island?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You're gonna say yes.
I should say maybe.
That's good enough.
3 o'clock at my hotel. Maybe?
Yes, maybe.
Good.
That's not sinister looking at all. Not at all. Not at all. Sure, she's a nice lady.
The luminous dye activates it. Here, hold this. Now, where exactly did Commando's Strangways place those samples? Out where your feet is, yeah? Good.
Bond is getting hot out there. He's loosened his tie slightly. Hey, Quattro, you're running around in your boat that's radioactive.
What's the name of this guy you're reading?
God, that man has the best hair. I swear. Jack Lord.
Those samples Strangways
Hair idle to bear.
were radioactive. Yet Professor Dent told me they're worthless chunks of iron ore. He's a bad professor or a poor liar.
Both. Could be both.
I'll see what he does over the back here. Well, it's like this here, Captain.
They're superstitious down there.
Samples of all in the island. Suppose we start checking the nearest ones first.
Yeah.
But he's the one I'm interested in. I didn't take the commander there. We got away without trouble. It don't do for a man to tell Providence too long.
Yep, radioactive, Mark.
Here's the dragon.
I mean, think about this. 1962. I mean, you're what?
Started by Dr. No.
20 years out of the atomic age? And maybe 10 or so out of the space race here? So, I mean, they're pretty on it. They're, James Bond has always been very present day.
I'll be here all set. Fine.
I mean, people say that they should do a 1960s. Whenever they do the next James Bond, it should go back to like the 1960s. I think that they should keep it in the present day, but maybe make like a Felix movie. You know, the CIA guy. They should do him like in the 1960s. He'd run across, James Bond every once in a while, like Dr. No from his perspective. It'd be kind of interesting. Hello.
Oh, Mr. Bond. I was thinking, why don't you collect me at my apartment? It's lovely up here in the mountain. Nice and cool.
Oh, indeed.
All right. You leave the Port Royal Road out of Kingston. Then along the window.
Once again, she's supposed to be Chinese.
Then you turn
That's funny.
the other side. 2 miles further on the left, Magenta Drive 2 3. I'll be waiting for you.
I don't know what car it was here. It's not an Aston Martin, though. Sean Connery did his own stunts, did his own driving. Look out, James. They're tailing you. In a hearse, too. So you know they're serious. God, that's a great martini. Look out, James. See, I told you, he did his own stunts there. So this was done at the last minute. They just paid this guy like $20 to... They saw the crane over there, so he's like, we can drive the car underneath and have the hearse just go off the road here. Which, by the way, the director was at the bottom of the hill here watching this thing. He almost got ran over. No CGI, people. All practical. Look at there. See? He almost got ran over. Ba-dum-bump. Ba-dum-bump. Classy, James. Classy. Classy, sir.
Just a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Aren't you supposed to be dead? I sent hired goons after you. I mean, first the spider, then hired goons.
I just didn't expect you here so soon.
It's not gonna happen, Rick.
Yes,
It's not gonna happen.
I'll just go and put some clothes on.
I don't know any trouble.
There you go.
Please.
Forgive me. I was invited as I did my review.
Oh, there you go. See, he walks it back just slightly. Ah, great martini. Excellent job, beer. Excellent job.
Yes, I know he's here now. I don't know what happened.
We sent our best hired goons.
I'll have to go now.
Even living dangerously. I can say that.
What do you mean?
Sitting around with wet hair and a diaper pneumonia.
Yeah, Peabody, I do think they do drive on the opposite side of the road.
You always wear it?
Don't you like it that way?
Yes, very much. But your sort of face is wonderful.
Your sort of face. There you go. There you go. 2 hours. I think longer than that, Peabody. Look, it's already nighttime. He's having his celebratory cigarettes. Don't smoke, kids. Do not smoke.
I'd rather stay here. In the sun. Alone.
Yes, but I don't want you getting dishpan hands.
I like
Dishpan hands.
Who are you really?
Texas. James Bond here. Can I have a car sent to 2171 Magenta Drive? As soon as you can, please.
I thought you came back out.
Dent, I couldn't start engine trouble.
That explains.
Explains what?
So what, you walked all the way up here?
Careful, my nail.
Hey, he's going in for seconds, people. Checking the watch, too. I love that. Gotta make sure I'm on time. Can't be late. He's got big things planned for later this evening. Big things planned. Yeah, no, I think longer than 2 hours, people.
What's going on?
Forgive me, Professor Lieutenant, will you? And, be careful of her nail varnish.
Hey, that's gross. Or, I don't know, maybe it's part of the kink. I have no idea. He is British, after all. Into some weird stuff, man. So he's gonna lay his trap. Lay his trap! Well, after a drink first. I don't know, I feel like they should have music here. I think that's the one thing it's missing. I mean, it's just James Bond walking around a room. It's a little bit more. Oh, the coconut tree, of course. The almost theme song to James Bond. It's been stuck in Bear's head for like the past week. Mango banana, I'm gonna kill some dude. Yeah, he's gonna play solitaire. Look, I'm pretty good at it too. Drop it. The third worst assassin that they could send. Yeah, the poor pillowcase. We miss him. Smoking kills, Bond. Smoking kills. By some blind dudes who weren't blind. What? Oh. How do you know it's a Smith & Wesson? I don't know. Odd. It's an odd one. Why they needed silencers? They were like in a bungalow in the top of the mountain. There like people around. We gotta keep this quiet, man. Gotta keep this quiet. So the movie completely changes after this point. It becomes more of an action adventure type movie. Save him from the dames. That's true. Nothing but trouble. The funny thing about the silencer is it was a completely made-up sound that they had. It was the first time that they had ever done that on film, so they were like, what does it sound like? I don't know. Pew, pew. So that's why all the silencers now sound like that. Another thing that James Bond gave to us. 1962. Is a, so okay, thank you, Marco for Anthony. The armament expert over here. It's not a silencer, it is a suppressor. You're drunk? I mean, Poirot and Bond on the same boat. I mean, who's the biggest alcoholic? Oops, am I a little ahead here? Ah, sorry, people. Let me pause this real quick, just in case. Can I pause it? There we go. A little bit out of whack here. One second here, people. Trying to catch up. For some reason it was out of whack. pushing the boat into the lagoon. Lagoon? I don't know. Little area in the island there.
For this light. I'll get on this end.
More to drink. More to drink. Alright, let me play this and hopefully it'll catch up here. Yeah, sorry, Mark. Yeah, it's a little off there. I apologize. Ursula Andrews. Another undiscovered actress. They just was like, oh, hey, I like the way she looks. Let's put her in the movie. Not a bad idea either. They only have one song in Jamaica, apparently. Is this the only movie that James Bond sings in? Not sure.
All right. I'm not supposed to be here either. I take it you're not. Are you alone?
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
No. I'm just looking.
I'm just looking. Hey-o.
I promise I won't steal your shells.
I promise you won't either. Stay where you are.
I can assure you my intentions are strictly honorable.
Strictly honorable. Yep, I think I'm a little bit behind now. Hold on. I don't want to screw it up here. Let's see if this will work. There we go. There we go. A little bit closer.
What's your name?
Ryder.
Ryder what?
Honey Ryder.
Honey Ryder.
What's so funny about that?
Honey Ryder. Oh, no. It's a great name. Terrific name. Fabulous name.
James. Tell me, honey, did you use your sail all the way up to the lead here?
Of course, I always do.
I don't know where here. Marina.
Ah, good to see Amy here. She says, just stopping by. Hope everyone is doing well. At least having a better day than Mr. Bond does in most of the films.
I didn't think they bothered me.
We will this time.
Doing good, Amy. Doing good. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, don't bother with those now.
Look, don't bother.
Are they valuable?
This one is worth $50 in Miami.
$50 is a lot of money. Back in 1962.
I promise you won't tell anyone.
I promise. Hey, come and take a look. That's all right. He's with me. Captain, what do you think of that?
Hello. Hey-o. He's like, yeah, right on.
It's a high-powered boat. Take some cover.
A high-powered boat. Not none of these low-powered boats. It's a high-powered. I have no idea what he's doing kicking the sand there. It's odd. Tracks, says Mark. Yes, with this highly inaccurate machine gun that's on a boat. Oh, well, okay. Hands up. I'm okay. Oh, well, I was just about to come out. Oh, well. Why is there a ricochet? It's going in the sand. We'll be back. The dogs. All right. See you later. I mean, we could just go ashore right now, but what else? Look out, dude. There's crabs on Crab Key. Scary. Why didn't you just bring the dogs to begin with? Hey, at least they didn't airdrop the spiders or anything. Jump ahead. It's a little off here. What's going on here?
Dragon here too?
She's right. You've seen it.
Yes, I have. He had two great leering eyes, short tail and pointed wings.
God dang it. What's going on here? 1 second, people. I apologize.
You don't believe me, do you?
This is the hour I've left. I tell you, Mr. Barlow, let's get the hell out of here. Listen, both of you. There are no such things as dragons. What you saw was something that looked like one.
That's right. James Bond says there's no such thing as dragons.
Yeah, what do you know about dragons? Did you ever see a mongoose dance? Or a scorpion with sunstroke sting itself to death? Or a praying mantis eat her husband after making love?
What? Making love and killing? That's horrible.
Well, I have.
James Bond doesn't want to have any part of that.
All right, big dog.
Like, that's my repertoire.
I'm getting up and I'm ready, and that's never in daylight.
You are in fast. Where's your boat? Here's my shoes.
Very important shoes. His shoes are very important. Come into play later on.
Look what they've done. It's all your fault.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it is his fault. That's true.
What are we going to do with her now?
Like, I know a place where we can hide.
I don't live in a swamp. Leave the things you don't need. Now, quick.
The only thing she needs is a shirt, apparently. That's it. That's all we got. There we go. Alright. Get to the thing with the thing. There we go. P-Mike says, well, Bond, you were outvoted 2-1. Dragons exist.
Damn mosquitoes.
Blood water all over himself. It's the salt they're after.
No, it's not. It's the blood that they're after. Mosquitoes don't want salt.
Quick. He's coming. Cross there.
Did she have that shirt in her swimsuit? No, that was the one thing that she had to go get out of the boat. Like, leave everything behind that you don't need, except for the shirt, apparently. For the sensors, I would suppose.
Close.
Look out, James.
My foot.
Get down.
They're going to outfox them with the greatest toolkit a spy knows. A snorkel. The classic snorkel. Oh my god, birds! Oh, run! The birds! The birds! Well, that was close. Uh-oh. Look out, James. It's just one guy. Yep, I mean, just walk around the swamp here. I'll take him on by myself. Getting outfoxed by the freaking snorkels, though. Oh! Okay. I had to. Not really, I kind of wanted to. Run, James, run. To the danger do not pass at this point. Don't pass. Don't pass it, James Bond. Whatever you do. Where am I at? There we are. Hubba hubba. Where exactly did he stab him? I don't know. In the kill spot.
Those are dragon tracks.
Definitely dragon tracks.
Oh, look. That's where he breathes.
Yeah, and poops.
You lot get some rest if you want to. I stay out here and watch.
Yeah.
In case he smells us out and comes in.
Yeah, take out that dragon with the 6-shooter. Has been in salt water this entire time. But he's gonna get him.
I never met a detective before.
At least James Bond is cleaning his gun. That's good.
Well, someone is. You can't have a try to kill everyone who comes here.
He doesn't just try. I'm pretty sure he killed my father.
What do you mean by that?
You see, my father was a marine zoologist. And we came to the Caribbean for him to study seashells.
By the seashore.
Into crab cake.
Seashells by the seashore.
They said he must have been drowned. But he was far too good a diver for that to happen to him.
And didn't the police investigate? Or what about your family?
Well, they investigated for a long time. Then they said missing, presumed dead. I haven't got any family.
Kind of like the guy that you just stabbed, James. Missing and presumed dead.
Where did you live before you came to the Caribbean?
All over the world.
Her hair is taking longer to dry than the shirt. Well,
Just about anywhere on the shelf.
I suppose you went to school somewhere.
I didn't need to. We have an encyclopedia. I started at A when I was 8 and now I reached T.
T.
I've
T. Bear hasn't even got past N. He's got a long ways to go, apparently.
Well, there was this man who owned the place where we were living. He let me stay on for a while without paying. Then one night he came up to my room. Well, you know, I scratched his face, and then... But he was stronger than I was.
And what happened after that?
I put a black widow spider underneath the mosquito net.
Dang, lady.
A female, and they're the worst.
Yeah,
A whole week to die.
that's hardcore. Watch out, James has a bad thing with spiders here.
Well, it wouldn't do to make a habit of it.
Yeah, don't make a don't stick around me when I'm sleeping.
Have a woman of your own.
Captain, quick, out here. While it was coming, it's coming this way. This time I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it too, his dragon that you keep talking about. Or put up or shut up, Quattro. Qualo, or whatever the heck his name is. Yes, watch out, James, indeed. Watch out, James. Gotta be careful out there, man. There's dragons. Dragons everywhere. Right here? You mean in the blood? But the last time I was told to stay where I was, they shot at me. Then sent the dogs.
Okay, Captain. Send in the dragon, please. The dragon that runs on diesel engines. You can protect the spooks for him. When he gets within range, you take the driver. I take the headlights and the tires. You keep safe.
Yeah, let's take on this armored vehicle with handguns. That'll work. Great military minds here. Those guns give off a lot of smoke. There you go, you finally shot its eye out. Poor Quattro, Qualo, whatever the hell his name is. He burnt so brightly because he drank so much rum.
Hold it. Drop that gun. Take it away from me.
Well, there goes the gun.
Now walk towards me. Hands on his
M is gonna be pissed. Definitely pissed, for sure.
Come on. Hey, you. Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? You ain't got any flowers.
They're not fire resistant, Peabody. It's radiation. Hey, don't do that. It's a honey rider. Oh, well, that would hurt. So apparently she just goes along with them for whatever reason. Not really sure why, but there you go.
Keep an eye on the man. And be careful.
Ah, God, why is it out of whack here? 1 second here, people. I apologize. 1 second here. There we go. Sorry about that. Started a little bit ahead there. Ah, for crying out loud, I keep showing the same thing. Okay, there we go. There we go, a little bit better. So if you've ever watched the Austin Powers, the first Austin Power movie, you'll recognize this scene here. Take off all your clothes. Do as he says, he says. All of their clothes. That's right, Mark. Come here, you. Come here, you. They did this on the high-tech innovation known as the People Mover. You've probably seen them at the airports. Heyo. Heyo. Get the man ready. That's right. Get a man here. The fingernails, that's what's got it. Radioactive fingernails. That's why you don't pick your nose, people. To be radioactive. Nope. There we go. Kind of goes with all the James Bonds that you know from. I mean, the lair of the bad guy. So they have actual Chinese people here, but not not the lady in the bungalow. No. Listen, I know you just went through some radiation, but here, have a cigarette. It'll be good for you. He should know. He's a doctor.
I knew you'd be pleased. Here we are.
Here we are. Here's your room in the lair. Nothing to be worried about.
Here.
Nothing at all.
You, young lady. This is your room.
I mean, for a jail cell, it's pretty nice.
Find fresh clothes in here.
Wait a minute, is that a bear? Oh, for crying out loud.
I hope they fit.
Ay, 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 ay. Horrible. Worst thing in this movie. And you step on it, too. Oh, for crying out loud.
I'll leave you two dear people in peace.
Yep, see, there you go, Peabody. Even when we're not doing a Star Wars film, we have some Star Trek doors. We're not doing the Star Trek, but here we are. Got outvoted.
How can you eat at a time like this?
Because I'm hungry.
One will get a chance to eat again.
That's right. I mean, you might be dead. Should they test Bond for other stuff besides radiation after all the peoples he slept with? Well, you've got, some STDs that cancel out the other STDs, so that's how that works.
It's a prison then.
Remember, he refused to drink out of the vodka bottle earlier, but hey, tea? Let's take it. Tea from a stranger? The guy that wants to kill me? Yeah, I'll drink it. Gosh dang it, Doctor, no! This isn't coffee at all. It's making me sleepy. Don't worry, he's a doctor, though. Be alright. Be alright. Now, probably the most creepiest part of the entire film. Dr. No comes in and tucks James Bond in. Is that a bearskin rug? Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, Sam, good to have you here. Good to have you here. We're watching James Bond, the very first film, Dr. No. Dr. No, if you happen to have it, we're about 3/4 of the way through. Getting to the good parts, though. Into the good parts. Yeah, there you go, Mark. There you go. Hubba hubba. Now that's a back. Baby got back.
Sleepy. What made us pass out like that?
And the coffee was drunk.
Dang coffee.
It's almost time for dinner. We don't want to keep the doctor waiting, do we?
Yeah, very important dinner.
I suppose so.
He's not calling it like slang, like, oh, hey there, honey. It's actually her name. Her name is Honey. Honey Ryder. Ba-dum-bump.
Am I properly dressed for the occasion?
Quite soon.
Suitable for what?
This way, please. Your hands are sweating too.
Of course I'm scared too. Simulation only voted over to me.
In here, please. I hope you enjoy your dinner.
Enjoy that dinner. Mm-hmm. Try not to die. Try not to die. That'd be the worst. That'd be bad service, people. Really bad service. Once again, think of the cleaning budget. You know, sure, you got your evil lair that you have, but you got to keep it clean. Another bearskin rug, 2 of them. Oh, for crying out loud! I hate this Dr. No guy already. Terrible. Yeah, more beer. I saw that. Yeah, look at there. Look at there. Walking over. Oh, for crying out loud.
Artificial light.
So they couldn't afford an actual aquarium. You know, low budget here. So they ended up using some rear projection of a blown up, pictures of fish. From Disney of all places. Even worse, Dr. No. Oh, snap. That's right, James. You want to insult the guy that's about to kill you. There you go. Mine was a dirty martini, but it's alright. Yeah, once again, he's supposed to be Chinese. He's actually Jewish, I think, so. Kind of interesting. The painting was supposed to be the Duke of Wellington. It was stolen like a year before, and they hadn't found it just yet. So they had this, drawn up and put in there, and everybody was like, "Wait a minute, there it is! Dr. No stole it. Dr. No took the Duke of Wellington. We all knew." Yeah, spoiler alert, people. There is smoking involved here. Trigger warning. That bear could have grown up to be a YouTuber. Well, maybe not. Maybe not in 1962, but we get it. What kind of dinner is this? It's like 4 olives. What's up with that? So he stole a bunch of gold from the Chinese. So it was supposed to kind of fit into Goldfinger, but again, this one was the first film, but the second book in the order, so it kind of got a little screwed up there. No place for the girl. Get out of here. Shoo. That was quick. I prefer the 53. You're being cheap here, Dr. No. See, I told you it'd be payback there. From the gun scene at M's office. Let's wait any more. Tiny bit of martini left. Tiny bit. Again, Spectre was introduced in From Russia with Love, but it's the second movie, so it's a little bit out of order here. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. Ah, that's some good stuff. World domination. Again, the height of the Cold War. USA versus Russia. Their enemy was a organization that was headed by the Chinese. So, little ahead of their time, don't you think? A little ahead of their time. No, don't do that. That's priceless. Oh well. And his pride, even worse. Ooh. Revenge department. Oh, snap. Snap. Oops, I'm out of order here. Gosh dang it. Where am I? Ah, sorry, people. Not a perfect science here for beer. Apologize. I'm getting freaking gosh dang it. Soften him up like tenderloin. Oof. Ah. Ow. Pow. Alright. Sorry about that, people. Got a little out of order there. Wasn't perfect. Beer was going to try and go through this last night and make sure it all lined up. But we had some tornadoes here, tore through the area. Did a lot of damage, yada, yada, yada. Beer was out without power and the internet for a good while. So, kind of a small miracle that this even got off the ground. But we did it. We did it for you good people out here. P-Money, Mark, Sam, Amy, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How much control does he have holding things in his hand? Does he crush things automatically? Because going to the bathroom would be really tough. Well, that's the benefit of being the leader. You got other people to do that for you, P-Money. I told you the shoes would come in handy. Honey Rider's got her shirt. James has got his sandal. Government issue sandal. Rubber insoles. There you go, Mark. Alright. Finish off my martini here. Ah. Don't do it, James. I'm sure it'll be fine. Whatever the heck that was. Oh, God. It scared me. It's radioactive, James. Watch out. That's right. He's got his Maoist shirt that he had on. Only one good use for a Maoist shirt is rip it up, use it for something else. Take that, Mal. And Dr. No. Look out, James. It's what, water? It's an air vent. Whatever. Dasani. I don't know, maybe. Might be. You figured if it was hot, that it would be kind of, well, I guess it is steamy. Thank goodness he had that Maoist shirt on. Really saved his hands there. And knees. So it's an air vent, but they have water going through there. Not really sure how that works out. Kind of a bad design if Beer has any opinion on it. I would check with the contractor on that one. They got their wires mixed up there. Told you those sandals would come in handy. Some very important sandals. Very important. Look out, James! Can you just ask him? Be like, hey, can I borrow your suit for a second? You just gotta go kill him. Cold-blooded killer. It's almost like he's got a license or something. A license to kill, if you will. So a majority of the film was filmed in Jamaica, obviously. They filmed a little bit of it at the very famous Pinewood Studios. So that's what you're seeing here, the biggest, one of the biggest sets kind of in the world, at least at the time. Probably at the time it was the biggest. And the same, I don't have his name right in front of me here, but the same gentleman that did the set design for Dr. No here, later went on to do Dr. Strangelove. So kind of similar design. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo, just walking along, don't mind me. Just old Frank with some notes here. Not a big deal. Oh, hush, Peabody. Hush. You can tell it's radioactive because of the noise. All radiation makes that noise. Now what I can figure out is, like, why couldn't they just, like, separate the reactor room from everybody here? Like, why do you need everybody in the control room with, like, radioactive suits? What's going on? Again, somebody needs to go to this contractor. Like, hey, I wanted a lair. Sure, but, some of this design stuff, it's a little janky. Come on, Chang. Get it together, dude. What the hell? Shoot. Hurry, Chang. What are we paying you for? Freaking Chang. God, I hate that guy so much. The one dude has a different suit than everybody else, apparently. I guess he's the only one that's getting getting air. Everybody else is breathing radioactive air. So again, a tie-in with the space race. Probably Gemini? Gemini, maybe? Very early 60s. Early 60s there. Kind of interesting, some of the early James Bonds, how they're tied in with the space race. Very interesting. Good thing they got everything labeled. That's helpful. Oh, did I get ahead somehow? Gosh dang it. I don't know what's going on here, people. I apologize. No, don't abandon area. 1 second here. Let me see if I can pause this here. See if it works. Hopefully it works. Danger level indeed, Mark. Danger level indeed. Dang it, Chang, what are you doing over there? Look out, Michelin Man. Oh. Now, can you really punch a guy in a blown up suit there? Wouldn't it just kind of cushion everything? Not sure. Not sure about that one, man. Abandoned area. Look out, James. Watch out, he's got iron hands. You better watch out. That's gotta hurt. He's giving you the karate chop. And he knows he's Chinese. Well, an actor playing a Chinese guy. Look out, James. So he's got the metal hands, but he can't use it to crawl up. Can't use it, man. It's the flaw in his plan. Flaw in his plan. Why is this behind now? Oh, for crying out loud. Let's see. Do a thing. Do a thing. Sorry, people. There we go. A little off. Beer should have tested this. But tornadoes, people. I got a legitimate excuse. Life-threatening tornadoes. Yeah, see, there you go, P-Money. There you go. Go, go, go. Go, they said. Go. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my honey rider at? Oh, there she is. He just trips the dude. I don't know. Punch. Now she's just like chained up here. First off, in the book, he fought like a, what was it, like a giant squid or something like that? And she was supposed to be attacked by crabs. Crab key, after all, but budget constraints, they couldn't get the crabs. So they just, hey, we're just gonna tie her up. Aye! Everybody's running for their lives. Now, he sent the reactor into, like, critical overload, so, like, I guess you would have like a Chernobyl right outside of Jamaica. Not sure how that would do for the tourism industry. He really knocked that one guy out, man. James, that dude's knocked out and you threw him in the water. Face down. That dude's dead. That dude's dead, dead, dead. He'd be dead, people. Dead, dead, dead. There we go. Oh, shoot, why is it off? Oh, for crying out loud. I apologize, people. Yes. Why are you checking the oil when you've run out of fuel? Ah, for crying out loud. We could shag. Shag. We'll get there eventually. Jack Lord is gonna come save you with his beautiful hair. I hope Amy is still with us. Check out Jack Lord's hair. Give me a 1 to 10 on this one. Hello. Yeah, there you go, Peabody. It's like the Titanic. Except for their one lousy escape boat ran out of gas. I don't know, man. Underneath the bank of dreaming, yeah, the James Bond theme is way better. way better. Way better. Well, there you go, people. You made it. You made it through James Bond, Dr. No, the very first. Well, we're not going to count Casino Royale. There you go, people. James Bond. Ursula Andrews. The great Jack Lord and his fabulous hair. Among others, people. Among many, many others. There you go, people. There you go. Oh, it didn't say at the end. I thought it said at the end what version this was. But there you go, people. There you go. Why is it in French? Oh, for crying out loud. We don't need no stinking French here, people. Don't need no stinking French. No, sir. There you go. There you are, people. Well, I hope each and every one of you out there enjoyed our, I always said it, Peabody. I always said Rambo watch along. Our James Bond watch along. At least I didn't say Rocky. James Bond watch along. With the great Sean Connery out there, probably the best Bond of them all out there. Did a great job. It was actually supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be Cary Grant. That was supposed to be James Bond. They went through a number of other actors. Finally settled on Sean Connery there. But yeah, very, very interesting. Low budget. $1 million, about 10 to 15 million today. It actually made the equivalent of about $500 million worldwide. So there you go, people. A classic movie. Where is my thumbnail? There's my thumbnail. There you go, people. There is the chat. Rambo Bond. Bond Balboa. Bond Balboa. There you go, people. So, we got through Dr. No. We're probably going to be doing From Russia with Love next. It takes Bear just a little bit to get through some of that stuff, so we'll let you know. We'll let you know the next time we do another one of these, but it's been one of Bear's most watched. At least the Rambo one was, so hopefully you were able to enjoy it. Have a great time. We also put this on the archive channel. So if you happen to be watching it on the archive channel, give Bear a thumbs up. Would appreciate it very, very much. So there you go. Marco for Anthony enjoyed it. great company as well. Well, excluding P Money, maybe. Excluding him. And he says, take care. Take care. I'm out of here. I am outie. Well, there you go. Well, I want to thank, of course, a commenter extraordinaire, P Money, Marco for Anthony. Let's see. Who else did we have? Amy and Melissa, Sam Rogers, all of our Russian bots and lurkers out there. We appreciate each and every one of you out here. Hope you enjoyed the watch along. But you know what? All this drinking of martinis, it's made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr, a grrr. Good night, everybody.